Our connection to our homeland is deep, and the whole idea of the project was really to help people who are coming to live in our homeland understand the beauty and the connection that we have to our place.
When our partners suggested yakʔitະut̥u, I instantly fell in love with it because it means community. And community is what we are always working every day to build in our residence halls.
Living on campus really connects you not only to the school, but to a community of students that became my family.
It's your home, and I didn't expect it to become my home as much as it is, and this campus is to me.
What yakʔitະut̥u will provide for students is similar to what we want in all of our communities. It's a safe place for students to feel that they're in a respectful environment and in an inclusive environment.
When I first heard about the project, I was a little apprehensive because marginalized communities can often be exploited. And so there is a worry when you work with an institution. Is this just going to be putting names on a building and calling it diversity? But we felt that the engagement with Cal Poly was genuine, and we wanted to take that risk because we felt it would be worth it.
This is forever, so it's important that it's right and that, it really reflects our values and our community.
When we were coming up with the names, there was some concern that the students might not be able to pronounce them, but our tribe was confident that if you can get into Cal Poly, you can say the names.
When we first saw and heard the yakʔitະut̥u names, we were intimidated. And I think that goes for a lot of Cal Poly students. They see it, they hear it, and they're scared. But once they get to know them and hear them and learn them, it's going to become more comfortable for them.
And yeah, I don't think that we have to get the pronunciation perfect, but I think the most important thing is to be respectful and to put forward the effort.
If I heard someone say like a shortened version or something, I'd be like, no, go listen. This is important, so let's do this together.
It's not just about having Chumash names on a building. It's about incorporating our language and culture.
Language is the vessel that communicates culture. That's how we know our culture, is because we can communicate and we can learn through language.
You don't get many opportunities to name a building. A structure like yakʔitៈut̥u will be with us for decades, and so it's really a fantastic opportunity to communicate your values as a leader and the values of the institution.
As a Native person, wherever we go, one of the first things you find out is whose land you're on.
There have been generations and generations of indigenous people that have lived on this land before us. So although technically this land might belong to Cal Poly, culturally this land still belongs to the yakʔitະut̥u, tit̚u, ti̚hini tribe. When it comes down to it, the land can serve as a really great commonality between the indigenous people and Cal Poly students.
This area, it's in our blood, it's in our DNA. It's important for us to keep our traditions and our culture alive, and that's really one of the main goals of our tribe, is to preserve this kinship that we have and to keep our families and our lineage and the future generations in touch with where we've come from.